pubs are warning that the average cost of a pint of beer could exceed £5 for the first time nationwide as hospitality businesses grapple with rising labour and supply costs. Now, experts in the pub sector say that price hikes are necessary to keep their venues running. And this comes, of course, after a raft of cost increases linked to October's budget, which is set to take effect in April. Well, we can now speak with Andrew Morgan from Beer Master UK. Andrew, what a wonderful thing, Beer Master UK. Now, we all know that pints are going up. We all know national insurance across the sector is going to hike the cost of employees, and therefore that has to be passed on to the price of a pint. Not a great deal we can do about that, but I want you to tell us, Andrew, why we should try and put that to one side and support the great British boozer.
It's save our pubs, really, isn't it? It's kind of, this is a moment where we can't control any of the other factors. We know things are going to get more expensive. Like, that's an absolute fact. We know that the pubs are going to be challenged, but do we love the pub? Of course we love the pub. The pubs are places that are so much more than just, drinking beer or wine or coffee, or Pepsi or whatever you want to have. We go there because we want to be social, because we want to be with friends, we want to talk, we want to be in these amazing buildings. And actually, I think to some degree there's a price to pay for that, right? Because we could be at home drinking a 4-pack on our own or with our friends, do it over Zoom maybe, like, the old days. Horrible, right? One of the most dispiriting experiences of life was anyone saying, do you want to have a meet-up with a pint over a Zoom call?
I've got to say, actually, Andrew, I've got a problem with coffee in pubs. That's a separate conversation. They get in the way and it stops me getting served my pint. I digress. We've got to get behind pubs, and what's the best way to do that? Go to your local and choose wisely, I'm assuming.
I think so. I think, beer's better than ever. I mean, there used to be a case you'd go to the pub and I'd have to, my old job would be guiding people as to what they should be drinking. Now, there really isn't any bad beer. There isn't any, it's all been sort of gotten rid of by people just making great product. And we need to go and celebrate that. We need to go out, drink the beer, enjoy the beer. I mean, again, not overconsumption. Maybe it isn't 6 pints anymore. Maybe at £5 a pint, we're only going to do 4. Only 4? 4's plenty, 3's plenty, 2, 1 even. Just go into a pub garden, sit there with your £5 pint and think, actually, is this worth it? Compared to being at home, I say 100%. It's about supporting. These businesses need you. And not just on a lovely, summer's day where you can go and do it. They need you on a Wednesday evening when it's cold and rainy, because that's when they're thinking of closing. One of the things they're going to have to do is they're going to reduce their hours. They're going to scale back unless we go and support them, and that's what we have to do.
Andrew Morgan, Beer Master UK. I'm licking my lips. It's the end of my term here. I'm going straight to the pub after this. The Westminster Arms is just over the way. Thank you very much for inspiring us. And you're right, save the great British boozer. Your country needs you. Your boozer needs you. You know what to do. It's time to support and to pour that pint away.